Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about another example related to Route Guard, that is CanMatch Route Guard. Prior to this session, we talked about CanActivate Route Guard, then we talked about CanActivate Child Route Guard, and then we talked about CanDeactivate Route Guard. So this session is in the continuation of the same, where we will be talking about the CanMatch Route Guard. Okay. So we will proceed in the same way. Firstly, I'll tell you the requirement, I'll explain you the difference between CanActivate and CanMatch, and then we will practically create the scenario as per the requirement and verify the output in the end. But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focusing on how to use CanMatch Route Guard. Okay, alright, so here you can see we have one main heading that shows Angular 19 course by Sharmit. Then we will put the second heading where I will write example for CanMatch Route Guard in Angular. Okay, fine. Now after this we will put here one horizontal row just to separate out this thing with the actual content. So let's talk about the CanMatch. So CanMatch basically, like, if you see the difference between both CanActivate and CanMatch, so CanMatch actually check CanActivate get trigger before matching the route. Okay, CanActivate is triggered after matching the route, but CanMatch is triggered before even matching the route. So that is the only difference. CanActivate is triggered even CanActivate is triggered after matching the route, whereas CanMatch is triggered even before matching the route. So that is the difference. Okay. Alright, so now next what we will do here, after this Angular 19 headings and all, we will go step by step to create one example and we will see how it is working. So first thing, we need some components. So you can see I have already created two component, about component, contact component. I will be using these two. And in case if you don't know how to create components, so you can simply run one command, that is ng for Angular, g generate c component, and the name of the component is about. So when you hit enter on this command, it will create the component for you. But in my case, I have already created, so I will not create it again. So when you hit the command, it creates 4 files with a component name in a folder. Okay, so that component contains CSS, HTML, spec.ts and component.ts. So I kept everything default. I just changed one thing in the app.component.html file, about.component.html file. Instead of paragraph about works, I make it as a heading about page. That is the only difference. Rest all things are same. Similarly, in contact also I did the same change. Perfect. So this thing is ready. Now it's time to create the route guard. So to create the route guard, you can run the command which is Angular ng g for generate, g for guard, and then the name of the folder route guard. Okay, ng g route guard, and then we will put the name of the route. I will give it as name match -- implements, and then the type. So its type is CanMatch, and press enter. Once you press enter, it will add this folder, route guard folder, with 2 files. One is spec.ts file and another one is a match.guard.ts file. So these two things are ready. Now we are good to write the logic here. So what I'll do now, spec.ts is something that we will never touch. Okay, so we will keep it as it is. We will just modify the CanMatch match.guard.ts file. So here in place of return true, I will write the logic. So firstly I will define the constant where I will define is logged in equal local storage dot get item, and inside this we will write is logged in. Okay, and then we will put a semicolon over there. Then we will write here if is logged in equal true. Then we will write here curly braces open close. Then we will write here return true semicolon, and maybe I can put a comment over here that allow route matching. So basically it will allow, and even before matching it will restrict the user. Okay, so it will allow here, like allow route matching. Then we will put here else condition. In else condition I will write alert, not assert, it should be alert. Perfect. Here I will write access denied. Access denied. Okay, access denied, please log in first. So this is the thing. Now after this, what we will be doing, we will be adding one return. So return false. That's it. Okay, so this thing is ready. Now after defining this thing, we will go to the next step where we will define the route in our route configuration file. So for that we will go to app.route.ts, and inside this we will expand this thing. Here we will define path one by one. So firstly, let me expand it properly. Yeah, here I will write path. Firstly I am setting the default path. So here I'll write redirect to, I want to redirect it to about component. Okay, and then we will write here path match as full. Perfect. Now we will define the remaining path. So this is just a default path. Okay, and now we will define the path one by one. So path, here I will write about and a comma, then we will write here component, about component, then a comma. Yep, that's it. Similarly we will define contact component. So here I will write contact component path. In path we will write here contact, then a comma, then we will write here component where we will define contact component. Also we will define here the route guard. So for that you will write here CanMatch. Okay, then colon square brackets. Inside this I will put the name of the route guard. So my route guard name is match guard. So in the same file you will find the name match.guard.ts match guard. Okay, so let's go to route.ts. Here we will define match guard. Perfect. So this thing is ready. Now we are good to go for the third step. In third step we will go to app.component.html file, and here I will define the buttons and everything. So firstly we will define button where I will write click to login, click to login. Let's bind it with the method that we will define later. So I will write here login. This is a method. Likewise we will define the next button, click to log out. Okay, here I will write click function log out, opening closing parenthesis. Then we will tag here one BR tag, and after BR tag we will define the anchor tag. So anchor tag, and inside this I will write, let's say, about router link. In router link we will define slash about and then similarly we will define the next route where we will write contact. Inside this we will define router link / contact. Okay, so this thing is ready. Now we will simply put one more horizontal row here and a router outlet. Perfect. So this thing is ready. Only the methods are need to be defined here. So for that we will go to app.component.ts file. Firstly make sure that router link or router outlet is imported here. If it is not imported, this line should be there in your code, otherwise it won't work for you. Once it is added, expand the method, and here we will define the things. So firstly I will define login opening closing parenthesis. Here I will define the login logic. So you just need to define here local storage dot set item is logged in comma true. Okay, then we will set here alert, then we will write here login successful. Likewise, we will define the second method, log out, opening closing parenthesis, curly braces, local storage dot remove item. Here I will just simply remove is logged in. Okay, and then we will set the message also, alert logged out, alert logged out. Now you can save it. So we are ready with the application. Okay, so let's try how it will work. So ng serve -- open, enter. Just wait for a few seconds, it will open the browser and there we will see the things. Okay, so here you will see that when I click on this contact before login, it will, okay, it is working. Click on logged out, then refresh, click on contact. Yeah, so maybe earlier I clicked on logged in by mistake, but now you can see it is when I am clicking on contact, it is showing access denied, please log in first. Why? Because my login value is false as of the moment, and that's why it is not allowing me to go to the contact component. But when I click on this click to login is now successful, and now if I click on contact, it will take me to this page. So this is how it works. Okay, so like if you can see if it is logged out, it will show that logged out, and I click on this contact, it will show access denied, please log in first. But when I click on this login, and when after that if I click on contact, it will show me this contact page. So this is how the CanMatch Route Guard works. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.